Well, hey guys, do you guys like to play with Legos? I love to play with Legos, but I'm not very good at it. Not very good at all. And so I asked my son Patrick if he would come and help me put together my new Lego set, and he hasn't showed up, and I've been waiting kind of a long time. Have someone ever told you that they'd do something and then didn't follow through on it? Say like a brother or sister maybe said that they'd help you pick up toys in the family room, or maybe a friend said that they'd come and play with you during lunch hour or at recess. What happens when somebody doesn't follow through with their words? If you had to clean up the toys and the games in the family room all by yourself, I bet you'd probably be a little disappointed or maybe a little bit mad at your brother or sister. Or if your friend didn't show up to play with you at recess and they ran off with somebody else, you might be a little bit sad, or maybe your feelings would be hurt. Our lesson today is about words and actions and how what we say and what we do really matter. In our world video today, the kids are learning all about how our actions matter. Let's watch the video together.
I hereby call this meeting of the Junior Church Volunteer Brigade to order.
We're gonna help improve this town so much that no one will recognize it. Of course, then we're gonna have to help everyone find their homes.
Our first project is doing lawn work for any senior citizen who signs up on this sheet. We'll meet back here at 7 a.m. Let's make a difference, team. Leo, you didn't come to the volunteer meeting.
I'm too busy for that self-important volunteer stuff.
But what we're doing is super important. We're basically saving the world.
Don't you want to save the world with us?
Thinking that one can save the world is as impractical as it is unrealistic.
Sounds like a no to me. Come on, guys.
Is that the sign-up sheet?
How long is this gonna take? Bring, 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 bring. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. Gotta check this text. Oh, no. It looks like I'm supposed to have my tonsils out today.
You didn't know you were getting your tonsils out today?
Gotta go. Help lots of senior citizens, though.
Better not have tonsils the next time we see her.
How are we even going to use this stuff? It's all covered in rust.
Hope you've had your tetanus shot.
I haven't.
You haven't?
No, I haven't. I have to go now so that I can help.
Gabe?
Later.
Gabe! Where's the bus? We told the driver to be here at 7:15 to take us to our first lawn. Dear Junior Church Volunteer Brigade, I'm sorry to do this, but I'm not coming. I have a lot going on in my life right now. Sincerely, the bus driver. Seriously? He was the only one getting paid for this!
Oh, hi, Mimi. How's saving the world going?
Not good. Everyone bailed on me. I can't do this on my own. I have to make clones of myself, and that's just too controversial. Those poor seniors. Their lawns are going to be so overgrown.
You know what, Mimi? How about I give you a hand?
Really? But I thought you were too busy.
You changed my mind.
I did?
You really care about the people you're trying to help, and that's inspiring. Besides, this will give me a chance to try out my latest invention.
Whoa!
I call it the Lawn Master 5000. How about?
What a great idea to help at the start that over. What a great idea to help the senior citizens in the church by doing chores on their lawns, cleaning up the leaves that fall, or maybe doing some trimming of their bushes, mowing their lawns. That was an awesome idea of a way to help people in their community. But what happened? At the very beginning, everybody was so excited, and I thought for sure Gabe was all in. Didn't he seem like he was like ready to go? But then pretty soon, the only person that was left was Mimi. And not even the bus driver showed up. Poor Mimi. And who did you least expect to come and help her at the last minute? That was Leo. Leo had said, no way, not interested, don't want to do lawn work. But then at the very end, he came through with his actions and helped out the senior citizens and neighbors of the community. And that was pretty awesome. So what chores are you responsible for at your house? Do you have to help with the dishes after supper? Sometimes do you have to clean a bathroom? Maybe you have to help fold some laundry. And when mom or dad ask you to do those things, do you often start off with like, no, don't want to help, not interested in helping? Sometimes do you say yes? Maybe then you actually don't do what you were supposed to do? Sometimes those things happen at our house where we get a lot of no's before we actually get some help. Have you ever taken on a project that's bigger than you thought it would be and nobody came to help you in the end? That can be really frustrating, can it? But have you ever been surprised by somebody who steps in to help you when you least expect it? That can be pretty amazing and can make you feel pretty happy with that person, and it just makes you feel their love and appreciation and that community support when people do things together. Well, our Bible story today comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 21, verses 23 through 32. The chief priests and the scribes are questioning Jesus on his authority. So let's see what happens and how Jesus answers this. When he entered the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came to him as he was teaching and said, "By what authority are you doing these things? And who gave you this authority?" Jesus said to them, "I will ask you one question. If you can tell me the answer, then I will also tell you by what authority I do these things. Did the baptism of John come from heaven, or was it from human origin?" And they argued with one another. If we say from heaven, he will say to us, "Why then do you not believe him?" But if we say of human origin, we are afraid of the crowd, for they all regard John as a prophet. So they answered Jesus, "We don't know." And he said to them, "Well, neither will I tell you by what authority I am doing these things." But instead he told them a parable. "What do you think? A man had 2 sons. He went to the first and said, 'Son, go and work in the vineyard today.' And he answered, 'I will not.' But later on that son changed his mind and went. The father went to the second son and said the same. And he answered, 'I will go, sir,' but he did not. Which of the 2 did the will of his father?" They answered him, "The first." And Jesus said to him, "Truly I tell you, the tax collectors and the prostitutes are going into the kingdom of God ahead of you. For John came to you in the way of righteousness, and you did not believe him. But the tax collectors and the prostitutes believed him, and even after you saw it, you did not change your minds and believe him." That's an interesting story. So how did Jesus answer the chief priests and the scribes and the elders when they were questioning him? He answered right back with his own question, didn't he? That's kind of a funny way to do that. He kind of placed it right back at them, and they couldn't really answer him. So they just said, "We don't know." To which Jesus said, "Let me tell you a parable." And then he told about the 2 sons, the one who said, "No, I won't help," but then he did go help, and the other one who said, "Yes, I will help," but he didn't go help. So what lesson was Jesus trying to teach them there? I think that he was trying to tell them that even though you can have great words and you sound amazing and maybe you're really smart, but you don't ever follow through with your actions, that you're not doing the will of God. And that's sometimes what the chief priests and the scribes did, that they had all these great words and they looked like they were, really doing all the right things, but they weren't actually doing anything. They weren't actually helping God's people. And that's how come sometimes we say that actions speak louder than words. Have you ever heard that before? Actions speak louder than words. Some people say to walk the walk, don't necessarily talk the talk. Because if you're walking the walk and you're doing God's will and you're sharing God's love with other people, that is what living out Jesus' love here on earth is all about. It's through your actions and how you help other people. Well, last week I told you that if we received some underwear, I would tell some underwear jokes. And let me tell you, we got lots of underwear donated, which is awesome and fabulous. Thank you very, very much. So I'm going to follow through on my word with some underwear jokes. So here we go. I have some help telling them. I hope you enjoy.
What kind of underwear does King Tut wear? Fruit of the tomb. Why does a pirate wear underwear? To hide his booty. Hey Dad, does your underwear have holes in it?
No.
Then how do you fit your legs in it?
Those were pretty funny jokes, so thank you for sharing them with us. And thank you for your donations of the underwear. If you are still wanting to donate and haven't done so yet, you can drop them off either at worship on Sunday or this Wednesday night, or into the church office by October 1st. You can bring them in between now and then, and that would be wonderfully and gratefully appreciated. Okay, so parents and grandparents, now it's your turn to do the leaflets with your kids. They're brown, they look like this. They've got some good activities for you this week, and I hope that you enjoy your time together. Thanks so much for tuning in to our video, and I hope to see you next week. Blessings to you.